So the people who are watching this are probably dying to know, so how do I make money from original programming?
Phil had an interesting concept where he said you can make a lot of short films or documentaries and try to work your way in.
Well, our model at Zacuto, though, is kind of proven out one way.
We do two different kinds of projects. We do, corporate videos, but we have also become known for doing our original programming. Film Fellas, BTS, shootouts, critics.
A lot of educational, inspirational stuff.
That was Jens and I trying to create documentary and inspirational programming for our market.
Well, it inspired the young filmmakers going into this field. It really inspired. I mean, when I first saw your series, it inspired me. I think by just watching different content or a movie and something like that, that inspires you. This business is up and down, especially if you're a freelancer. It's not going to be, at 100% all the time. You have little videos and stuff that come out, or feature films or anything like that, that inspire you to get you back into that, going out there and creating, material.
And if I could add to that too, because I think you're right on, I think there is a bridge between that content that you guys produced and your product. And from
we didn't mention it.
No, I know. But from a content development standpoint, it was relevant.
Yes.
And it tied into your product. It's storytelling in the purest form, because it's the same thing as a sales pitch. If I'm coming into Jens and selling him on your equipment, and instead of saying, we got the best equipment, this is what our price point is, this is how we make our products, but instead I come in there and I talk to him about filmmaking in general, that's a sales process.
Or teach me something.
Or teach you something. Yeah. That's a sales process that's different, unique, and is a different approach to how people engage with your product.
Here's what I would say to people. And this is something that my grandfather taught me. If you can gather a lot of people, whether it's Amazon, whether it's a YouTube video, when you gather a lot of people, you need to sell them shit, okay? That's the key. And I think that this same affiliate type of model could be brought out to the whole indie film community, and we're gonna take a shot at it. We're gonna be putting a few shows out. Mick Jones is doing one, we're doing 3. And I'm going to open this up to anybody that's interested that has we're not calling them web series, it's digital entertainment. Netflix quality though. It's got to be that quality, free to the viewer. There are many monetization plans, including licensing, affiliate marketing, discount programs for them to go to their favorite shops, pre-television, what I call, which could mean that, somebody may make you an offer for that program. And the biggest one is a concept that I've been noodling for about a decade, where I think you look at a company like Target, spends $200 million on ads. What are they doing? They're on television or they're on the web or whatever, and they're saying, here, come over to our website. Why aren't they taking like 60 of that million or 100 of that million and make their own shows? And then people just come there regularly.
They become the channel. Yeah. To go and watch.
I think that when cable dies, which is going to happen in the next 5 or 6 years, that companies, Ford will have their own shows, Target will have their own shows, Amazon has their own shows. They've developed a form of people, they're selling products, and they're selling shows. I've already got ideas in my head that I'm going to pitch it to various different companies to put on their site as free entertainment, where Netflix is a little different animal. Now, I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, are you going to have their clothes in it? Are you going to have the things they sell in it? Absolutely not. That's branded entertainment. I hate that shit.
Well, we talked about that.
I think people see through that.
They totally see through
We talked about that with the, who did it? J. Crew or what?
It's just a glorified commercial.
It's just one of the women's commercial.
It's just a glorified commercial. People are not going to come to your site to watch a commercial.
And that's why I'm going to tell all the indie filmmakers, if somebody comes to me with a winning show and a marketing plan, I may be interested in getting involved in that. And I think that the future of our community, the indie film community, is taking it back. Forget Hollywood. Let's take it back, man. Let's create our own.
No, they'll come calling for that good content.
I don't want them. I want to find our own. I want to go directly to these companies and forget about a subscription model or a pay model. It should be free entertainment, and get your money other ways. There's one thing I would say to a Target. I would say, why should I go to your website? And they'll say, well, maybe you're interested in something. I'm like, okay, fine. Why should I go tomorrow? And why should I go the next day?
Let me play
and
devil's
why should
advocate.
I return?
Let me play devil's advocate. Do you go to the Target website to buy product or to watch TV?
I don't go there at all. I go to Amazon. Target has no original programming for me, and I can buy everything I want at Amazon. The point is, do you want to run an ad anymore and beg people to come to your site, or do you just want them coming to your site?
So do we see the retailers as being also a conduit for entertainment content?
Yes, of course. I'm saying take the ad money away, because really Netflix doesn't have ads, Amazon doesn't have ads. When cable dies, what's going to happen to the ad business?
There's one place there's one place I would leave the ad money, is to put an ad for that show on TV.
That's what you do. He's got the best point of all. It's like, now what he's saying is that if you go to Target, we have something you can't get anywhere else.
Yeah. So you're really looking at these retail websites as a place for entertainment also.
They're the channel.
Regardless of where you get the money
Amazon's
from.
doing it.
No,
why do you have a hard time wrapping your head around this?
No, but Amazon is a figure in its own. Okay, you can't say Target and Walmart. They are trying to become like Amazon.
They're the exact same thing. They're an online, actually no, they're even better. They have brick and mortar and they have an online store.
But they need to compete.
But they don't have entertainment.
If they had that, they could give Amazon a run for
yeah,
their
that's
money.
what I'm
Now
saying.
you
Then
just
they could
clarified.
compete.
I think
Same
you really
with Walmart.
clarified for the audience.
Then they could compete better. You know what I mean?
I'm glad that you came today. We wanted different opinions here. And I think this was a great conversation.